times where I really, really wish magic were real, and more so since becoming a parent. So here are my top 10 D&D spells I think all parents should be able to cast. Now, these definitely apply to parents, but I'm sure non-parents would also agree with a number of these spells. Magehand. There have been plenty of times I could just use another hand, like trying to open something while holding the baby. Or like, the baby has finally fallen asleep and suddenly I realize my phone is across the room, and if I move, she's going to wake up and nap is going to be ruined. The 10-pound weight limit on this spell I don't think is going to be a problem, as most of the time it's something small or just needing an extra hand to manipulate an object. Locate object. Once you have a toddler, there is going to come a time where a toy, the remote, a bottle of milk will just go missing in your home. I would absolutely love in these moments to be able to cast a spell to know where a specific object is. Instead, I'm left searching through toy boxes, under furniture, between couch cushions so I can watch a little TV in the evenings or keep from having, spoiled milk somewhere in our home. And if your kid has a stuffed animal that they can't sleep without, like ours, oh boy, that would take a lot of stress out of losing that stuffy. Mending. Things are gonna get broken with or without a kid, but especially with small kids around. Maybe they're just a little too rough with a stuffed animal. Maybe you have a dog that can't tell the difference between a dog toy and a baby toy, because I can barely tell the difference sometimes. Accidents happen. Being able to instantly fix something would be so much easier than, needing to go find some glue, pull out the sewing kit, and it's probably going to save you from a few toddler meltdowns. Detect thoughts. I would love to be able to just know what my toddler wants. As a baby, we picked up on her different cries pretty quickly and didn't deal with any colic. Phew! But now that our kid is a toddler, she's developing her own preferences and is realizing her own independence. Yay! And also, hooey! And I will say we're doing okay, especially because we're using both verbal vocabulary and sign language, but there is still plenty of times she clearly is trying to communicate. I'm trying to understand, but there's a communication barrier, and sometimes that leads to some yelling or tears on her end and sometimes also on mine. So yeah, being able to know what my kid is thinking would be really helpful. And I'm sure for parents that are dealing with a colicky baby, being able to at least know why are you crying would be so helpful. Dark vision. We're lucky our kid never got into pacifiers, so I have not had to do the sneak into the nursery in the dark to re-administer a pacifier, but I have snuck in to put a stuffed animal back in and snuck back out in the dark, or, helped calm her down and rub her back and sing some songs and then needed to sneak back out. Being able to see and not have to feel my way around would make things so much easier and avoid the oh no, I stubbed my toe on something and now I've woken the baby back up and I have to redo this all over again. I'm going to take a quick moment to thank all of our patrons, especially Sean. If you enjoy this video and our other content, head on over to patreon.com/rollforinitiative and check out some of the cool perks that patrons get for helping support us and help make more videos for you. Hold person. Have you ever tried to change a toddler's diaper when all they really want to do is run around the room? It can turn into a wrestling match. Or maybe your kid is about to get into something they really shouldn't and you're across the room. There are definitely a few occasions where I would love to be able to just make my kid freeze for a couple seconds so I can get a clean diaper on them or get to them before they can endanger themselves or something else. Silence. Before having a kid, I wanted this spell for me, because generally if I can get to sleep, I'll stay asleep, but it's that falling asleep phase that I find it difficult if there's just too much noise going on or like inconsistent noise. Now I want the spell for nap time because it's inevitably when the trash truck drives by or the neighbor starts using a leaf blower or a helicopter flies by. Being able to silence those noises or at least create an area of silence for like 10 minutes is really all I need. Unseen servant. I'm not sure I know anyone that would pass up having an unseen servant to clean, make dinner, fetch things. Similar to Magehand, this is a spell that as a parent, I would find even more useful. No more feeling guilty for not playing with your kid because you've got to clean the bathroom or do the dishes, make dinner. And especially if you've got a baby, all you want to do is cuddle and bond with them, but there's still housework that needs to get done, food that needs to be made. Let an unseen servant do that and they give me all of the cuddle times. Prestidigitation. I already wanted this spell to be real, and then I discovered the mess that babies and small children can make. Being able to clean the dishes, or better yet, the high chair, with a word and a wave of my hand, yes, please. Heat up or cool down a bottle or food, yes. Make a little musical sound or have the scent of fresh laundry to help with diaper changes. Oh, that would be so nice. Sleep. There are times I wish I could cast this spell on myself. I occasionally struggle from a little bit of insomnia. And if you have or have had a baby, I'm sure there are times you've wished this spell was real. Because babies will get overtired and then not be able to fall asleep, which is so frustrating. Because the one thing that will make the situation better, they are struggling to do. And there's only sometimes so much I can do to help. Or maybe you're dealing with a sleep regression. If you were up every hour trying to get your kid back to sleep, you would wish you could just cast this spell in real life too. So how about you? What D&D spells do you wish you could cast in real life? Both parents as well as non-parents. Let's chat about it in the comments below. After seeing my list, are there any spells that have now been added to your list? I would love to know that too. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Roll for Initiative. Bye! Because it's inevitable. It's inevitably, inevitably. I forgot the T.